A new day has dawned in the Mountain Farm Empire. There are going to be some big changes around here. The first of which is going to be our pasture. Yes, this thing is going today, and I can't wait to have something to replace this. It's going to be so much better. The next thing, we need to also extend our grass field over here. Yeah, I mean, this field is nice here, but I feel like it needs to be a little bit bigger. And once we get rid of this big honking thing over here and get a nice little cow barn in, we'll have plenty of room to do that. We also need like a cedar of some sort. There's a lot of things we're gonna need today. Let's just put it that way. But first, let's start with this. Let's get rid of our cow pasture. How much can I sell? $6,000, you say? Well, thank you very much. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It almost looks exactly the same. There's just no fence. Okay, but there is now a lot more room for grass over here. And yeah, I'm going to be putting that to good use. Maybe I don't even need to extend the field. I'm pretty sure there's something where the field grass gives you a lot more than just like this grass over here. So it probably will behoove us to actually extend things over here. Now, what am I going to get to replace this? Well, we're going to get ourselves a regular cow barn. Now, I know a lot of you guys are saying, Hugz, that's not a breeding barn. I know, trust me. Okay, but A, it holds 60 cows. Yeah, holds 60 cows. B, I don't need to water this thing ever again. That right there is amazing. And C, it's going to make slurry for us, which we can then use to, guess what? Fertilize this field. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Also, I don't really care about breeding at this point. It's so much food to get to that stage, which we just need to sell, make money fast, and get out. So, yeah, we're going to be putting this guy down. Just where do I want to put you now? I kind of would like to put it somewhere over yonder, so that way it's not going to be interfering with our field over here. I could also just literally put it like right on the bank over here, and then just stretch the field down this way. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm actually going to angle it here. We're going to go at a nice angle, and we're going to put this guy right here. Should I do it? Yeah, I did it. I did it. Okay, let's look at this thing. Oh, man. She's a bad mamma jamma right there. Look at this. Okay, how's the ground? Ground is looking okay. No crazy angles here. Okay, I'm digging it so far. Let me see, which side? I probably should look at this before, but which side do I go in? Open to feed the cows. That side over there. Okay, brilliant. So this side will be for the... Let me close this. We don't want our cows escaping. Close, I shed. Are you going to close too? Yeah, brilliant. All right, so this is the side we drive in to feed our cows. Our cows will be hanging out over there. Perfect. What's this thing? A Lely astronaut. I guess this is where they get milked if you were to be milking, but we are not going to be worried about that. And let me see, where's the slurry going to come out? Oh, is it over here? Yes, okay, perfect. Slurry's over there. All right, very nice. So now we've got the spot for the cows. Let's go ahead and buy some cows, shall we? We've been doing these woolly Highland cattle right here. I think I want to change things up a little bit. Now, there's a couple cows in here that are just for milk, like the Holstein and the Brown Swiss. We don't want those. We could go with either the Limousine, the Angus, and that's it. Okay, I think, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with 12 of the Limousines. Let's buy those, $4,200. And we're going to go with 12 of the Angus as well. And then we'll have like a nice little distribution and just like variety. You know, I like variety. I'm all about variety here. Here we go. Let's see. Can I see them in here? Are you in your little pens? Yes, you are. Doing your cute little cow things. How many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only 12 in here. We bought 24. Okay. Whatever. I guess it makes sense. There are actually 24 in there, though. Oh, the other thing. Hang on. Let me look here. How much food can this thing hold? Maybe I got to go in this menu. Doesn't say, but I'm hoping it holds a lot. I guess we just got to try and get some in there and see what it holds. All right. We got to do a big old mow sesh here. I got a lot more field I can mow now, too. And it's going to be like a nice straight shot. A lot of you guys have been on my case, like, why don't I mow over here? I don't do it over there because it's a pain in the butt. That's why. All right. It's just when the pen was there, it was like tight. It just would have been messy and annoying. So That's mainly why I didn't do over there. But now that we have like this big stretch, yeah, we're gonna be taking big advantage of all the room that we have over here. So let me go ahead and move all this stuff out of the way, and let's just punt that over here. Put that there. Very nice. Oh, water tanker. Hello. We don't need you anymore. How much are you worth? 3,200 bucks. Do I want to schlep that all the way back? Nah, you know what? Sell it. Goodbye, water tanker. Another 3,200 bucks in our pocket. I will absolutely take. Oh, one other. Oh, no. One other thing I got to check here real quick before we proceed any further. I got to make sure this forage wagon actually fits in the barn. Oh, how did I overlook that? Oh, this will be absolutely devastating if it does not fit. Please fit. Please fit. Come on, baby. You want to fit. You want to fit. I know you do. Why are we stuck? What the heck is going on here? Let me try that again. Something really weird just happened there. All right, here we go. In. Oh, yes. We can pull through. Zero problems. Amazing. No, that's a load off right there. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and I guess I'll just park this guy right here for now. We got some mowing to do, baby. Where's ye oldie mower? There she is. I gotta upgrade this thing one of these days too. Get myself a nice little like double mower action type deal, but need an upgraded tractor for that, unfortunately. Let me just take a peek real quick and see if we wanted to get a tractor that had a front and rear 3-point attacher. How much would that cost me? So this is the first one, I do believe, that will let me get it. And you can get the Izaria Compact Pro. Okay, it would cost us everything though. All of our money to get a front and rear attacher. I think it would be worth it, but not right this second. This is probably going to be our next tractor once we do like our next cow sale, because there are a couple things we would need. Plus, along with this tractor, if we wanted to be able to get like a real mow setup, that's not that cheap either. Front mower would be $13,500, and then for the back mower, $75. What? Hang on. Okay, here we go. This is probably the one I would want. Does this have the thing where I can do the thing? I don't think it does have the thing. Hang on. If you're wondering what the thing is, it's just the thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We would need this guy to do it. Yeah, so this would let us swath in the middle in one big like section, and I wouldn't have to run the windrower over it. But for now, it is what it is. All right, let's start mowing here. Let's do this thing.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and fold this up. So now that we've got all our grass nicely windrowed and looking beautiful, it's ready to go and feed our cows. But I do want to get somewhere to like store grass. It's getting a little bit old just dumping it over in this spot here. And I'd like somewhere that's like an actual grass receptacle of some sort. So let's park this guy right over here. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's see what we can find here. So there's silos over here. So this guy right here, it's part of the wood chip and grass silo mod. It's only 20,000. How big is this? Oh, it's actually not big at all. Huh. Interesting. Could I sneak this thing in over here maybe? I don't think that would really be interfering with anything, and that's kind of like a perfect spot right there. Yeah, we're gonna sneak it in right there. Beautiful. Okay, let me hop into the old forage wagon here. Let's get a load. We got to feed the cows first off. We got to figure out how much food they even hold in this thing. I have no idea. And then whatever's left over, we got room to dump it. Beautiful. Engage the pickup.
A few inches later.
All right, there's load number 1. Something I was just thinking of. I got to be careful about the food because previously I've been going and kind of like buying bales when I need to. I don't think I can do that anymore. I don't think I can actually get a bale in here, or can I? I might be able to, but I'd rather have it where I just don't need to. If I could like actually make this work. And oh yeah, get out of there, grass. Start filling up those pens. Yeah, there we go. Food is slowly filling. This should give us a gauge of how much we can actually fit in here too. Once this thing is done dumping, I can take a look. There's all our grass. Let's see. That is 16,000. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say we could probably fit maybe 60,000 liters. That might be all the grass on our field, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, let's go get some more. All right, just made a little dump off here, and great news. Check this out. Full 60,000 liters, and I still got some in the tank. Plus, I've got a little bit more. Whoa. Hang on. Secret room? Hello? Wait, whoa, what's this up here? Can I get up there? I didn't realize. Oh, that's super cool. Maybe that's where like excess food or hay or I don't know, straw, something goes up there. Probably straw if I had to guess for bedding materials and whatnot. But yeah, as you can see, still got some over here on the field that I could pick up. That means we're going to probably have about 73-ish thousand liters. Actually, no, probably not even. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be 10,000, 13. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see here in a minute when I finish picking everything up. But we've got it full. We've got plenty of grass in there, and we have an opportunity to cut again here in, let's see, September, October. Oh, no. We might not be able to cut again. Oh, I may have messed up the timing here a little bit. I wanted 3 months of growth so I could cut again, but it ends at December. Well, we'll just have to see. We'll probably make it through the winter either way until we can do one more cut in the spring. But I do actually want to expand the field here so that we can get more grass. I'm thinking that I may, yeah, you know what? Since we're kind of at a clean slate here, I may just plow and re-drill this entire thing. Because as you can see, we got some damage over on that end from some hail, and that's cutting out a pretty big chunk of our grass profits right there. So I also do need to go through and fertilize. I got a lime. I got to do all that stuff. The only problem is tools. Tools cost money, man. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Kind of, put the old thinking cap on, see what I want to do in this situation here. But let me dump off the rest of this grass, and we'll come up with some sort of solution. I can guarantee that.
2 hours later.
All right, guys, I put on the old thinking cap, and I think I came up with a solution. I'm going to buy some new equipment. So first off, I'm going to buy a plow. I'm going to buy... This is a little bit disappointing to me, but if you remember the junky little lime / fertilizer spreader, we're going to get its like bigger cousin, which is a little bit disappointing to me, but hopefully it works a little bit. I don't know. We're going to try it out, but I need something for fertilizer and I need something for lime. Has to happen, and I don't have enough money for the Bradal. So we got to get something to at least tide us over temporarily, and that thing's what we're going to get. We're also going to rent a seeder. So I thought about buying one, but I'm going to use it so infrequently that it just would serve no purpose around here but to collect dust after I use it for the first time. So we're going to rent that bad boy. The plow, at least I can, have it. It's relatively cheap and it'll kind of chill around here. And then if we ever need to connect fields or something like over there, we have the plow. So that's the plan right now. We got to boogie over to the store because we got some stuff to pick up. Let's do this. All right. The Craftland Schmaschenen AG Ye Oldie Choppy. Let's go over here. So here's the seeder we're going to rent right here. It does indeed do grass. And how much are you to rent? I don't know. Doesn't tell me. There we go. Lease $1,700 to lease that. Okay. That's a lot to lease. Whatever. We're going to get that. Where's the plow we're looking for? Right here. This is the guy we're going to get, the chisel plow. It's only 10 grand. And right now it's running at 130 horsepower. That's where we're going to leave it for the time being. But if we choose to, we can go up. It's just, it's going to require more horsepower than we got. So for now, we're going to leave it at the basic setting here. And what was this set up before? Oh, geez, I don't even remember. Well, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Let's go ahead and buy this thing. 10 grand for that guy right there. And last but not least, we need to go over to yield improvement right here. Fertilizer spreader. We're gonna try this guy this time. It's got wheels, so that should make it a little bit easier. We're also going to bump this up to 1,500 liters. And let's see, wheel setup, wide tires, standard. We'll leave it as standard right now. And that's going to be 7,000, leaving us with 21,000 roundabouts. So that's basically going to be what we use until our slurry's up and running. Once we got slurry, we can go ahead and swap over to this guy, the Super Size 800, and we'll see how that goes. That should be interesting. Slurry's not great to use, but, we have it. We need it, so we're probably going to end up using it. All right, let's start the long process of getting all our stuff over to the farm. Hey, game, could I get a little more fog? I can see an inch in front of me. That's unacceptable. We need more fog. Oh, there we go. Finally clearing up. Jeez, man. Sometimes the fog is actually a little much, as beautiful as it is. All right, trip number 1 complete. Time for round number 2. All right, I'm back from my last trip here. Now, before I go, I want to see if I can actually load this thing up from the pallets right there. Those are all lime pallets. And if I can, that would be amazing. If I can't, there's something else I got to get before we leave. Please? No. Why do you hate me? Just do your job. So annoying. Okay. Here's what we got to do before we go. We need a couple more things. Yes, we need a couple more things. So I've got pallets and pallets of lime. These right here. And I've also got some back at the farm as well. What we need to do is hopefully customize this guy to have, yes, front load attacher. That's exactly what we need right there. Which one? Oh, no. Wait a second. Is the weight still there? Please tell me the weight is still there. It says we have the weight, but I don't see the weight. Hopefully that's just a visual thing. Yikes, I don't know. Okay, well, either way, I think we're gonna get this. And I'm gonna get the quickie. Who doesn't like a quickie? Let's go ahead. Customize this guy. And now we gotta get all the parts that go with that. So at least this way we can lift up our pallets and refill this thing as needed. Okay, we need to look for front loader systems now. Here we go, right here. Here's the quickie arm. I think, why is it so much? Oh, man. Will this work with the quickie thing we got? If we get this cheap one, will it work? I don't know. We might just want to go with this one right here. All right, let's buy this thing. $7,500. Man, that's annoying. Show me the combinations. We need this guy right here. Is there a quickie version of that? I don't see a quickie version of pallet fork. So I think We'll just have to go with that one. Yep. All right, give it to me. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Now, let's get these things all attached. And I hope I have all the right parts. It's going to be super annoying if I don't. So we should just be able to go right over here and hook me up. Yep, there we go. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get our pallet fork as well. Like so. Thank you very much. Now, which one of these has less? This guy, wait, 2,000. Oh, they're both full. Okay. Well, that kind of complicates things a little bit, but I suppose not really. Let's get this all lined up. Let's grab our first pallet here. Beautiful. And then I should just be able to load it onto this machine that we have by driving right up to it and lifting it up. So let's see. No. Don't. No. Don't do that. You raise me up just like that. And in. It's loading. Okay, beautiful. I could see the little squirts coming out of the bottom here. Yeah, just like that. Okay, cool. So that's loading up. When that's done, I'm probably going to drop this pallet and leave it over there, and we'll transport back the full pallet. So how much does this one have left? Yeah, 500 liters in that one. Let's go over here, and we'll park our pallet right in these spots right here. Put you right there. Sure. And back it up, out and up. There we go. Nice and easy. Let's pick up this last one, and then we'll make a trip back with a pallet and our tool on the back. Oh, and I have straps for this thing too. Cool. Even better. All right, let's commence our final trip. Here we go. Let's do it. Hey, look at us. We made it back. No major hitches so far this episode. Hopefully it stays that way. Let me drop you right here. Actually, let's pull our pallet forward a little bit, like so, and we'll put you there. Off. Come on. Don't be difficult. Off. Oh, it's still strapped. That's why. There we go. Now off. Beautiful. So how do I want to do this? I want to get rid of the front loader. So maybe we'll drop this guy over here for now. Right there. You stay there. And then we want to drop our front loader. I guess I'm going to put it over in our little like concreted out section over here. This will be our impromptu like tool storage for now. Can I just drop you as is? Nope. What do I put you on the ground? How about that? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so first thing we got to do is plow. I want to plow in the whole new area for our grass field over here. So let's hook up to our chisel over here. Beautiful. Let's get this bad boy on field creation. Once we get onto the area we want to create a field on, like so. I think I am also going to plow this area over here. I was thinking initially, let me do the whole thing, but I don't need to do the whole thing. I'm just going to take care of this spot over here that's got all the damage. So we'll start in this little area. We'll get nice and close. Right there seems fine. Let's lower you down. And are we going to be able to do this nice and easy like? Oh, yeah, we are. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go over that a couple more times, and then we can start expanding our field.
12 seconds later.
And repair patch is successfully in place. Beautiful. Let's close this and let's go and figure out where we want this field. I think the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of outline the area where I want it to be. And then we'll just fill it in from there, and we'll go over and we'll get our grass laid out and everything. It's going to be beautiful. All right, this should be our field completed. Let me just take a peek at the map here. Make sure it does indeed look like it, does it not? I think I may need to buy... I might need to rebuy the soil information. Hang on. Precision farming, right here. Wait, no, it's not counting this over here. Huh. Okay, hold please. Okay, I think we should be good now. It does look like it's maybe counting it. Oh, it's so hard to tell. Well, you know what? Let's just purchase it. $1,225. Yeah, okay, it worked. Beautiful. All right, so now we know pretty much everything about our field here. pH, nitrogen. Oh, it's looking bad. It's looking real bad. Okay, let's swap out now. I want to go and do lime on basically everything before I plant my seeds over here. That way we just start with like a good base. Man, very tight confines around this place now. The more stuff I get, the worse this becomes. We're going to have to figure out a solution here pretty quickly. For now, let's drop you right there. Perfect. Okay, I hope this liming works out. I hope we have enough lime too. Let me take a quick inventory over here, see what we got. We got lime, no, fertilizer, lime. Okay, interesting. Where's our seeds? Seeds are over here. Okay, so we've got those, no problem. It seems like we've got everything we need to go ahead and accomplish this. I'm sure we're gonna have to refill at some point, but let's just get started. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna focus on the new section first, and then I'll move on towards the the back part. Actually, I mean, I'll do it however the field wants me to do it. Let's do it that way instead. Oh, hang on. That is, I forgot. We got to adjust this a little bit. I think that's more like what we need to do here. Let me get started. Nope, that's not big enough now. I think that's about what we're looking for right there. Oh, I forgot how much I hated this thing. We're out of lime already. Oh, and I don't even know how I did that, but that tool's over there now. Beautiful.
One eternity later.
All right, guys, so here's how much of the field I was able to get done with the lime I had on hand. I'm missing like a big portion down here and a little strip over here. And I'm like having an internal debate. Do I go and get more lime or do I just settle for that? I feel like the fertilizer for this is going to be more important than the lime. So I'm happy to let that just be as it is. I'm just so much going back and forth, and use the front loader for the pallets I had. So yeah, I feel like I am officially done liming. Let's go ahead and put this guy down. There you go, and we need to drop off this tool as well because we got to go do some seeding. Now I do have a pallet of seeds over here. I did also have like one. Where is it? I had like one bag of seeds right here randomly that I found as I was going through and like filling up all my stuff. So we're going to use that bag and then the rest will go for on the pallets. Let's just connect up to our seeder right here. Beautiful. And let's start to refill. Oh, and it didn't even pull from the bag. Okay, great. Brilliant. Let me go. Oh, also another weird thing. Some of the lines are not working properly. Over here specifically, it like goes over that way. I don't know why it's doing that, but clearly we had an issue where this section over here is like it's interfering with, I guess, the slurry storage or something. So I may have to go with, you know what? I'm just gonna fix that right now. I'm gonna paint grass around that so that it doesn't like, I don't know, it doesn't interfere as much because it's really bugging me. And I know when I eventually have to use a worker for something like that, it's just gonna like mess things up. So let's fix it right now. All right, let's see if that does anything for us. Are we gonna update here? I think it did. Yeah, that fixed it. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So now I can go through and just put grass down to my heart's content. Let's do it. And I can't forget, I have to go do that little space over there as well. right, last little bit of the field here, and we are done. Feels really good. It was an awkward space to go ahead and seed this area over here. It was like, I don't know. It's just like weird angles and whatnot. But let me do one quick walk through here. Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything. Sometimes there's like this little bit right here. There's a little piece sticking out of the ground. Sometimes in my mind, I feel like that is, it's not fully seeded. So let me go over that. And I see another one right here, dead ahead. Let's get you as well. All right, beautiful. I think that is everything. Let's go ahead and open this up and let's take a look here. Crop type, grass. Oh, looks beautiful, doesn't it? Except for this little spot right here. What's going on there? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I feel done, so we're done. Okay, let's go drop this off. Actually, nay, before we drop this off, let me pull right over here. And I want to do that. So now all our seeds are not being returned with our machine here. Let's drop you right there. And let's get rid of that thing. You, return. Goodbye, my friend. You've been good to me. Okay, beautiful. So, before we go ahead and spread any fertilizer, I do want to go ahead and wait 1 month because I do believe it is best to fertilize after 1 month of growth, especially when it comes to grass. And oh, look at that. Nitrogen is actually pretty good in some spots. Interesting. And if you guys are wondering why I'm not rolling, because when you're doing precision farming, specifically, rolling does almost next to nothing. It doesn't fertilize the field like it normally would in the base game. You have to actually use fertilizer to get it to work. So I'm going to lay the old head down on the pillow for a little bit, and I'll see you guys here in a minute.
2,000 years later.
Good morning. Beautiful October. And look at this. We've got some growth. Yes, we do. Let me get over to this part of the field. This is where I want to see. Everything looks good so far. Yeah, everything looks really good so far. How's our cows doing? Health, 48%. Food, tremendous. They've barely used anything. And we've got a little bit of slurry going on here too, 421 liters. We're going to need way more than that if we're going to use that to do anything on our field. So we're just going to let that accumulate. For now, we got to hook back up to our fertilizer. We got to fertilize this field. Now, we only have this much fertilizer right here, 686 liters. That ain't a whole lot, so we'll have to see how far that actually gets us. Let's hook up to this guy over here. We're going to need our front loader as well. Actually, we're going to need our front loader first, so let's hook up to that and let's refill this thing. Quick little connection. There we go. All right, let's pick this guy up and bend at the knees. There we go. We got it. Okay, let's fill this up. I don't have any lime in there, right? No, certainly don't. I was dry on lime on my last pass. Now let's just maneuver this into position. And no, I thought I had high enough. Whoops. Certainly high enough this time. Take number 2 for that, please. And over we go. And out you go. Perfect. All right, there we go. That's all of our fertilizer. So hopefully this is plenty. If not, we'll have to make another trip to the store. And connected. Perfect. Let's go. Curious to see if it even detects anything when I get on the field. It should. I hope. No, nothing? Come on, man. That means it's going to be doing max application. That's so annoying. Why are you doing that? I don't understand it. I guess it's because I don't have the Izaria Compact Pro, but like I know a little bit about the field here, so I should be able to guesstimate, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's just start this whole process. Let's get this going here. And away we go. Oh, it's going very, very slow. I think we'll be okay. This should be the last little bit we got to do here. We had more than enough fertilizer, easily. Oh, so much better. Okay, turn this thing off. I want to take a look. Perfect, perfect. Let's go, baby. What? Oh, the pH. That's right. We had a couple areas where we kind of ignored the pH, but that's okay. I'm happy we got our nitrogen up, and expected yield is much, much higher. We're at like 70%. Now we're at like 88%. Ah, that feels good. How's the cows doing? Cows are doing beautiful. I can't complain, man. Very nice. Very nice. I feel like we are set up so much better now. The only thing I'm missing that I really, really want is probably a place to store stuff. How much would that cost? Just out of curiosity here. I don't think we could actually afford it yet, but let me just take a peek. If we were to get like one of these Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Okay, I may be incorrect there. It says land is not owned by me, though. What if I turn free? Nope, even free move doesn't do it. Okay, that's a little too big then. What about this guy? That could work, but it's so small. You know, what if I do 2 of these? One here and one right there. I feel like that would work. I'm going to move some things real quick, and we're going to put 2 of those guys in because, yeah, I feel like that just is going to complete the farm.
A few moments later.
It should be sufficiently cleared out. Now, let's see. Machinery shed, if that's your real name. Let's put you... Overlaps. What are you overlapping with? What? Okay. Maybe it just doesn't want to be that far back. You know what? Let's do this. Snap on. There we go. Perfect. We're going to get one right there. And then it's going to be a tight squeeze. But I'm okay with that. I want another one literally right on top of that one. Free move on. Beautiful. Oh, check that out. Check that out. I know our house is a little bit in the way, but I'm okay with that. Just the fact that we have like this area, because look, we could drive stuff through if we want to. I'm going to get everything stored away in here now.
Later.
All right, guys, I just finished getting everything moved in, and I'm super happy with it. Let me show you. Check this out. Everything fits. We've got plenty of room in this machine shed, and I've got like a bear, or a bear. I've got a bear. Watch out. No, I've got a bay. And I'm basically going to make this like my repair/workshop bay, where I've got my little thing in here, and I can pull things in and just like do whatever I want with them. And then over here, I've got the plow. I put it like in this one because this is like the awkward one. And I figure I'm not going to be using this thing that much, so it could stay in this bay. And we've got our tractor over here as well. So, man, we basically like revamped the entire farm. Oh, I forgot one tool over there. Okay, I got plenty of room for it. I'll just stick it in there too. But yeah, we like revamped everything. It's so different around here now. We have a different cow barn. The field is much larger. We've got storage now. Man, I'm so happy with this place. It's really starting to come together. Ah, boy, if you guys want to see more, make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a single episode, and drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. But as always, I'll see you all on the next one.